Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions with Trek of Yomi. If you guys are finding me for the very first time, please do me a favor, smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys can stay up to date on all future content here on the channel. So I downloaded this game on Game Pass because it was a day and date release. It's also available on the PlayStation if you want to go play it on the PlayStation consoles. Now the one thing I liked about this game going into it, and the reason why it appealed to me and the reason why I wanted to play it, was just the aesthetic of the game. It looks like an old Japanese samurai Kurosawa type film, and that's what was awesome about the game. That was one of the appeals of Ghost of Tsushima on the PlayStation, and that's another one that was a day purchase for me. I just jumped on Ghost of Tsushima, loved the game, but I realized that this was going to be a smaller, lower budget type samurai experience. But the thing that I enjoyed about it was they were able to make such a simplistic type game look so damn good. The graphics, the cinematics, everything, it really looks like you're playing a samurai movie. There are times in this game where I don't even know I was supposed to be moving because I'm just in awe of what I'm seeing. Like the cutscenes and the gameplay, they blend so well together. They're seamlessly, and you can't really tell if I should be moving at this point. Should I be watching a cutscene at this point? And I really enjoyed that. It really threw me off. There was times where I was like, oh crap, I'm supposed to be moving in this 3D space, and I wasn't aware of that. The game, I like to call it, is a 2D 3D game, whereas there are 3D elements to the game. You can run around in a 3D world, but whenever you're in a samurai sword fight battle, it's a 2D side scroller and you fight that way. I best like to compare this thing to like a side-scrolling Bushido Blade from the PlayStation 1. Bushido Blade was a fantastic game that I played growing up as a kid, where you just have different sword fighters and samurais, and it's a death match. You guys fight to the death, and a lot of times you can just pull off the one-hit kill, and that's what this game reminds me of. It's like they took Ghost of Tsushima, downsized, they add a little bit of Bushido Blade, added a black and white film filter to it, and gave us this of a Kurosawa film experience on our video game consoles, and I enjoyed that. I really did. The one negative that I drew from this game so far from my time playing it was the text. The subtitles were extremely hard to read. Not only were the text and subtitles really small, but the subtitles were in white, and when you're playing a black and white game and the subtitles are on the screen, then it makes it really difficult to read. So me personally, I think it would be a better idea, since they are going for that 16.9 aspect ratio, to go ahead and just stick the subtitles in the bottom of the screen in the black, so it'll be clearly legible and we can actually read and follow on very clearly. Because there was a lot of times I actually had to move closer to my TV or monitor in order to read what was going on the screen, because the subtitles were so small and they blended so well into that grayish white screen of the black and white gameplay that they decided to go with. And I like the aesthetic. The black and white, it definitely gives it a charm. It gives it the identity, and it makes it feel like that old Kurosawa type movie that I enjoyed so much. You can actually play Ghost of Tsushima in black and white now, and it does add a special charm to it. It makes it very cinematic. The gameplay for the game is very simplistic, very punishing if you can't really block or parry very well, but the game is simplistic and very straightforward, to where you're going up against different samurai soldiers or demons or whatnot, and then you have to go on the attack, know when to block, don't run out of stamina, reverse. It's not super deep and complex by any means, and I really enjoyed that about the game. Trek of Yomi was definitely my type of style. Like, this was the game that I was really looking forward to when I seen it on the Xbox Game Pass. And it's one of the reasons why I like the Xbox Game Pass so much, is because I get to try games like this and being able to experience it without actually having to go out and buy it. Because what happens if I drop the money and I ended up not liking it? I was able to give it a try. So if you are someone with Xbox Game Pass and you have an Xbox, I would definitely recommend you guys like cloud stream it or at least download it. It's not that big, and you'll be able to play it and give it a real try. I don't think it's a game for everyone, much like I don't think Ghost of Tsushima or even Bushido Blade back in the 90s when that game came out. It's not a game for everyone, but if you are into those type of things, or if you are into samurai movies and samurai games and the Japanese culture, then I definitely think it's worth picking up and downloading and give it a try. I can only speak for myself and the fact that I was very pleased for what I played, and I can't wait to dive further into Trek of Yomi and see where the game finishes off, if it can finish off strong as it started. So guys, that is my first impressions of Trek of Yomi. Are you guys interested? Have you already tried it? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Smash that like and subscribe button. And until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.